great leaping of joy in his heart, he knew just what to do. He unloaded his cart. And in no time at all, he had built a small shop. Then he chopped out a truffle tree with one chop. And with great skill, with great speedy speed, he took the soft top and he knitted a need. The instant he finished, he heard a gazump. He looked and he saw something pop out of the stump of the tree that he chopped down. It was sort of a man. Describe him? That's hard. We'll do what we can.
He was shortish and oldish and orangey and mossy, and he spoke with a voice that was sharpish and bossy.
Mister, I'm the LORAX. I speak for the trees. What is this thing you've made out of my tops?
The oncer said there was no cause for alarm. He chopped just one tree. He was doing no harm.
I'm being quite useful this thing is need. A need if I think that all people need. It's a shirt, it's a sock, it's a glove, it's a hat. But it has other uses. Yes, far beyond that. You can use it for carpets, for pillows, for seats, for curtains, or covers of bicycle seats.
The LORAX thought he was crazy with greed. There was no one on earth who would buy that fool's need. But the LORAX didn't know he was wrong. For the very next moment, a chap came along. And he thought that the knitted need was just great. And he happily bought it for $3.98.
Please, I speak for the trees.
I'm busy. Shut your mustache if you please.
No time at all in the factory he built. The whole Monsoon family was working full tilt. They were all knitting needs, just as busy as bees. To the sound of the chopping of a truffle tree. But oh baby, oh how his business did grow. Now chopping one tree at one time was too slow, so he quickly invented his super axe hacker, which whacked off 4 truffle trees in one smacker. He was making knees 4 times as fast as before. And that LORAX, he didn't show up anymore. When the LORAX did come back, he started to shout. So the onceler listened to what the fuss was about. It seemed that the LORAX was in charge of the brown barbaloons. But without the trees, the bears had no fruit. The barbaloons were getting the crummies because they had gas and no food in their tummies.
I'm sorry, bears. I'll send you away.
The onceler was sad, but he was making money. So what if the barbaloon bears felt crummy? Then the LORAX coughed a crupulous croak. The onceler's factory was making such smogulous smoke, the poor swami swans could not sing a note. No one could sing with smog in their throat.
I'm sorry, swans. I'm sending you off.
Then the LORAX yelled one last time, hoping the onceler would get a sign. He told the onceler that he was glumping the pond where the humming fish hum. They could no longer hum, for their gills were all gummed.
I'm sorry, fish. You cannot stay here. I live in water that smells that way.
And this is where we would like you to join us in our song, Clean Rain. Then the Onceler got mad. He got terribly mad. He yelled at the Lorax. He didn't feel bad. He had rights too, and he knew what he must do. In fact, he was figuring to make things bigger and bigger and biggering. He would turn more truffula trees into needs, which everyone needs. And at that very moment, he heard a loud whack. From outside in the fields came a sickening smack of an axe on a tree. Then he heard the tree fall, the very last truffula tree of them all. The Lorax said nothing, just gave him a glance, just gave him a very sad, backward glance. As the Lorax lifted himself by the seat of his pants, he had a bad look on his face as he picked himself up and took leave of this place through a hole in the smog without leaving a trace. And all that the Lorax left here in this mess was a small pile of rocks with the one word,
Unless.
Whatever that means, well, the Onceler couldn't guess. That was long, long ago. But each day since that day, the Onceler sat here and worried away. Through the years while his store had fallen apart, he worried about it with all of his heart.
But now that you're here,
The word of the Lorax seems perfectly clear. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot. Nothing's going to get better if not.
so cat.
He let something fall. It was a truffula seed, the last one of all. We are in charge of the last of the seeds, and truffula trees are what everyone needs. Plant a new truffula, treat it with care, give it clean water and feed it fresh air. Grow back a forest, protect it from accidents.
Yay!
I hope you enjoyed that and learned some signs. And you will